paper say in the box?
Imperative commands.
All right. What does that mean?
Something command.
It's like a type of sentence.
Okay, it's a type of sentence. So do you remember
No.
from elementary school
No.
your type of sentences?
No.
There's imperative. There's
We learned.
declarative. Exclamatory.
What's that question?
Interactive.
Oh, that's the one with the little. Oh.
Okay.
Get it now.
And there's one more.
That's a question.
Question command.
All right. So interrogative is your question.
Interrogative.
Okay. What is exclamatory? Whoops, that's fancy.
Exclamatory. Ooh. Exclamatory is the exclamation mark.
Okay. Yep. What is declarative?
Period.
It's got a period.
Oh
So
my
what
God.
is imperative?
Question.
No.
That's not like is it demanding? It's like a sentence.
The imperative is command.
Oh.
Answer.
Demand.
What is a command?
I'm telling you to do something.
Yeah, like
Yes.
Okay.
Like clean your room or
Clean your room. Eat your vegetables.
Don't be sad.
Don't be sad.
be happy.
Be happy. Go to sleep. Whatever. Don't go to sleep.
Be
happy.
What?
why
Okay.
not?
So what's the difference between
Because it's a command.
don't go to sleep and you don't go to sleep?
I'm
it's
so
like
confused.
the first one's like demanding, and the second one's just like telling you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This one is I am telling you, I am commanding you, do not go to sleep. Okay. This one is
Just like
you don't go to sleep at night because you have insomnia or you're reading or TikToking or whatever. Okay.
Oh no, I'm not doing that at night.
Now do that at night.
It's time to go to bed.
Amen. Last night, Mr. Show was at soccer, and the girls were on their Kindles, and Tessa looks at me and says, "Can we watch TikTok?" No. Go to sleep.
Yeah.
So,
Like my eyes
yeah,
start getting
she's
heavy.
Yeah.
Like even if
Her
I
and
look
Mom all
at
watch
my
TikTok, which is weird. It's not that she watches TikTok with me; she's watching it with her grandma. All right. What's the other difference grammatically? What's the difference in the way the sentence is written? Don't go to sleep versus you don't go to sleep.
that one has a subject.
Which one has a subject?
The
The you. All right. Is there a subject in this?
No.
No. Do you remember understood you in elementary school?
No.
You just assume it's there.
I just speak.
If I said get busy and work,
You would assume it's us.
you assume you understand that I'm talking to you meaning y'all, right? Okay. You also have something called let's get to work. Do you have a subject in let's get to work?
Oh, let us? Yeah, it's us. Let's.
It's trying to.
All right, let's get to work. Okay, it's we because us is not a subject. You can't say us is doing work, can you?
No.
No, you say we are doing
I mean,
work.
you
So
can.
us is the subject, but it's not the subject. Like it is not a subject pronoun. Okay, your subject pronouns are in that chart. The je, tu, il, elle, on, nous, vous, il, elle, plural. You remember that? Hadn't been that long, right? Okay. So the imperative form of verbs is used to make suggestions, and all we're doing there is giving you an example. So does anybody give me a verb that you remember?
Something.
Don't use LA, it's weird, we're getting there.
Shantae.
I heard Shantae first. Okay.
Sing.
Oh, yeah.
I try to remember vocabulary.
Alright, so Shantae means to sing, right? So if we're watching Phantom, what does the Phantom tell Christine?
Sing.
Sing.
Sing. He gives her a command. It says sing, right? Okay.
We need to watch that again.
That should be on national holiday.
What did I do? Can you see that? I know it's kind of small.
You put easy.
Yeah, you changed the.
Okay, I changed it and I put EZ at the end, right? Why did I do that?
To change, it's not to sing, it's just sing.
Okay, but why did I put EZ on the end?
Because it's
Y'all.
yeah. Wait.
Just talking to the person.
So
You
you're demanding.
is talking to the person.
Where does EZ come from?
From who? So it means like everyone.
So it's either everybody sing, like y'all sing, or what? You formal. So the Phantom is weird. So he has this weird formal relationship. He actually in the book tells her Shantae with the EZ on the end. Okay. So what's not there?
Excavation.
What do you normally have in front of Shantae? What did you just say? Boo. So you remember when we just said that understood you? So guess what you basically do to get the imperative?
You act like it's
Just-
there.
It's not there.
You just get rid of your subject. That's all you do. Okay?
That's simple.
It's simple. We do the same thing in English. Instead of saying you do your work, I'm saying do your work. Or instead of saying y'all do your work, I'm saying do your work. Yes?
Yes.
Okay. So you only have 3 forms of whatever verb you've got that you're going to use. Which 3 do you think it is? Like which subject pronouns are you going to look at and get rid of?
Boo.
Boo.
New and two.
Why two?
Cause you.
Because it's you. Why boo?
Cause
Y'all.
y'all.
Because it's you or y'all. Why new?
It's we.
Yeah, that's the way. That's the let's. So if you want to write out to the side, let's something. If you see let's go to the movies, you're using the new form of your verb, but you're just going to get rid of the subject. Okay? So that's what the next 2 things are. To make the imperative, conjugate your verb with whichever subject you need. What do you think step 2 is going to be?
Get rid of the subject.
Get rid of the subject. So if I wanted to say, let's go to the beach. And I don't know if this is on there anywhere or not. Let's go to the beach. We're skipping school for our masculine noun holiday thing that we're inventing. We're going to the beach. How would you say, let's go? What do you do?
New. Holiday. But
What?
Yeah, ale is to go. So what do you do?
gotta
New
conjugate
alone.
all.
To alone.
So it's this. But what do I actually write here? Do I write nous allons?
No.
Just
Just allons. Okay. How do you say to the beach? Do you remember what beach
It's
is?
It's plaque. I mean, not plaque, but
Plague.
yeah.
Looks like
It's the
plague.
plague.
Alright. What is to thee? It is law. It is feminine.
PLAGE.
It's
Plage.
the plague.
It's
It's
plague
not-
without the U. I almost wrote plague. Allons à la plage. So this says, let's go, and then you got to the beach. All you're doing is dropping your subject. Except for.
Oh, lovely.
See these 3 little dots?
There's
Okay,
always an
ignore
ex-
those.
there's always an exception. to it.
There is, I'm sorry. For ER, regular ER verbs. And actually, ale works as well. Like, ale is considered regular here. For ER verbs, you have to drop the S on the to form. So, you conjugate ale, VAS with to, right? It becomes VA. You get rid of the S because it's an ER verb. it is actually regular in the imperative, which is weird, because the ale is always irregular, but it's not this time. So to say go, like if I'm telling Kylie, hey, go to the cafeteria and get some ice because somebody hurt their foot or whatever, I would use VAS and VA sound the same when you say it, when it's spoken. But if I was writing it, like I'm writing a script for something, I'm doing a play, when you write it out, it would be VA. You have to get rid of that S because it's an ER verb. Why do they do that? Not a clue. I have no idea. But they do. That's the only weird thing, though, that you have to do with the imperative. So you're getting rid of the subject, and if it's the to form of an ER verb, you get rid of that extra S. Otherwise, everything's the same. So if you have nous allons, we just did it. All you have left is allons, right? Same thing here. Vous allez, you get rid of the vous. Now you just have allez. Kind of make sense? Yes? Alright, so what does tourne mean?
To turn.
Alright, so allez was to go, this was to turn. What goes in this blank? If I want to tell one person, turn right at the cafe, how would I spell turn? And how would I say that? N-E. Because you get rid of the to. It's an ER verb, so you get rid of the S. Yes? Yes? Okay. What about here? I want to say, well, let's turn right instead of left because there's a wreck down there. What do I do? I don't say nous tournons. What do I do?
Just turn on.
Just tournons. So I leave the S here. This is not the to form. So all I'm getting rid of is the nous. Everybody still with me? Yes? Alright, what happens here? What do I do here?
It's just torn.
Alright. Okay. Alright, so what does finir mean?
To finish.
To finish. So if I'm talking to Letty and say, finish your homework, or your mama's talking to you and saying, finish your homework, how would you just say finish? What would you do?
Put finish.
F-I-N-I, like that?
Oh yeah, because it's not a ER.
This one's not an ER verb. The S stays. Again, I have no idea why. Pronounced the same either way. To me, it doesn't make sense. But that's the way you do it.
Well, normally they're all about putting constants at the end and not vowels, because
It actually has to do with what you connect it to at the end and the sounds, like to make everything flow well. There are times when you'll see, like, if I said, go to the beach, like, I don't know. Let's do the cafeteria. How do you say cafe?
cafe.
Masculine or feminine?
It just feels
I
masculine.
think it's masculine.
Masculine.
You just kept going back and forth.
Y'all were saying both of them at the same time. Alright. Va au cafe. Go to the cafe. Go to the cafeteria. We'll pretend that means cafeteria. Okay? And you keep standing here. I want to go to the cafeteria. Can I please stay with you? No. Go away. Go on. Okay? You can have, I'm not going to make you do this. I'm just telling you. Okay? Vas-y, the S comes back. This E means like there. Like referring to something that's already been mentioned kind of thing. Like, go away, go to the cafeteria, leave me alone. That's what that is. If I've already told you to go to the cafeteria and you haven't gone.
Like that's a word? Like the
The
Y?
letter Y is a word.
Of course it is.
But it has a big meaning.
Of course it does.
So if I said, we're about to go to the PAC, we're having some kind of assembly, there's a play, whatever. We've been talking about it. The bell rings and they announce all students report to the cafeteria. I could say, allons-y, let's go there, the place that we've been talking about already in our sentence, in our paragraph, whatever. You're not going to have to do this. Okay, you're not going to have to do anything with the why. I'm just telling you that that's what it is. Okay, so you will actually see the S on there. So if you're reading something, if you ever see it, that's why. You drop it, but there's always an exception. All right, this is the same thing. You have to have the S. You don't ever drop the S at all. But if you have something where you have something like that at the end of it, and you wouldn't have finish and then the Y because it doesn't work that way. But there are other things that would end or start with vowels that make a weird pronunciation thing. All right, what about this? Let's finish our homework. You don't say new. What do you put?
Yeah.
You just put finissons. Okay. Same thing here. You get rid of vous. You have finissez. So you're really not doing anything new. You're just doing what you already know in a different way. Okay? Can I erase this and scroll so I can get to the bottom? Everybody got what they need? Yes. Alright, there's not much left. It's just Vondra. So, what do I do here? What goes in this blank?
V-E-N-D-S.
You have to have the S. You just get rid of the T. Okay? Alright, what about the next one? What goes here?
Vendôme.
Somebody said it, I think. Was it Gabe that said it maybe? Vendôme. All you're getting rid of is the new. So that means here, what's the only thing you get rid of? The you or y'all part, so it would be vendée. So this vend is sell your stuff because you have to pay for your field trip. This is y'all sell your stuff because y'all have to pay for y'all's field trip. Okay, they're both you, but this one can also be y'all, it just depends. And then let's sell all our stuff so we can all pay for it.
I don't want to sell my stuff.
I've been giving my stuff away. Alright, can I erase this? Yes? Alright, I'm gonna put an example up here. You scroll, not scroll. You get a blank paper. I'm gonna give you two things. Let's see if you can translate these two. Okay? Give me a place. Where are we gonna go?
To the library.
Library?
Oh.
You want the big word?
It's the
Bibliothèque.
bibliothèque.
It's Bible.
It's bibliothèque. Why the big word?
Because that came first thing that came to my mind.
Let's
Why
go
would
to
the
the cafe.
library come
It's easy, Grudge. Oh no.
Maybe we need to do some research for our field trip that we're not taking. Alright, see if you can do these two sentences. Okay? I'm gonna pause the video. Y'all don't let me forget to start it back when we actually go over this.
I forgot about that.
Oh, I can't pause. It's just gonna have to go.
I've been talking this entire time.
You really can't hear just people talking around for the most part.
It's on 59%.
Yeah, I know. It's enough to get us through this class. It's actually enough to get me through the day, probably.
It gets on my nerves when you say library.
I say library. Like I used to say library. I never say library. It's library. It doesn't make a difference.
Yes.
No, it doesn't.
Library.
Library. Library. So we can't put new. So library is feminine.
So two.
Alone.
It's the.
Kudo.
It's that thing that changes.
We need the A.
Oh yeah, A. Property? L-O. I have it.
Y'all looking for Habitat Library?
I'm sorry, everybody.
Blind Kennedy.
What did Kennedy do? What'd you do, Kennedy?
She's the one that picked
I'm
library.
Pink Library.
Oh yeah, that's Kennedy's fault.
Okay. Yeah, we do.
Did one of y'all change the date, or did my first period do that? Because I forgot what day it was.
The first two.
I need to look. How do you spell upstairs?
What's the lunch today?
Food.
I don't know. It's up there. January 5th. Alright, Kyle, you got something on both of them? Alright, Ben, get something on both of them. We're fixing to go over it. How far are you? What you got on?
Because I'm sure there's statements are like,
Get something on both of them. You've got something. You've got something. You've got something. Dave, you've got something. Everybody over here got something? Whether you think it's right or wrong, you've got something. Y'all still working a little bit? That's fine. There's a couple that we're still writing a few things, so I'll give you a couple more. What time do we get out of here?
9:29.
Okay, we still have time. I wanna make sure we go over this before the, class. So what else are we looking at? Alright, I'm going to look at these, I'll be back.
Okay.
When I get back, we're going over this.
She got a fever.
I was just checking.
What? Harley
You've
is.
already had it.
Harley is.
Are you good?
No, Harley is infectious.
Harley. Oh,
No,
Harley, would you?
all I did was touch my face and check.
You said she had a fever.
I don't.
She doesn't have a fever though. I hope not.
I hope not.
I don't even know.
It's still recording.
6 feet.
She just left us in here with it.
Yeah, we're six.
Do you want me to call you?
We're 6 feet apart. Yeah, we're totally 6 feet apart.
I've been wearing my mask.
Are you?
Well, yeah.
I was wearing my mask and I got it, so.
And I don't have it. I don't think I have it. Even if I did.
Just don't go get tested.
Unless you feel miserable, don't punish me, okay?
No, I got it.
If you feel If you feel miserable,
Only come to school if we feel miserable. School makes me feel
See, because I'm not going to church sit in the yay before I because
go early in the morning.
they're running out of tests anyway.
Then go to the one that's
Not every place is running out of COVID tests.
yes,
Yes, they are.
well, you have to get tested. But just still, if you feel like you're dying, don't come to school.
I have to.
If you feel,
I have basketball.
oh my goodness, Harley. If you come to school and you feel like you're dying, I'm sitting way over there.
I'm good.
No.
Alright, we ready?
Yeah.
Everybody got something?
It's thermal.
Alright, I saw lots of different stuff.
Oh no.
Some of you were right and some of you were not right. Let's see. Okay. What's the first word on number 1? New. Why?
Oh. We didn't.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
How do you say we? New. Okay. So from there, how do you say are going? Along. Okay. So you're conjugating alle with new because it says we are going to the library. So how do you do to the library?
All the bibliothèque.
Very good. A la bibliothèque. Okay. To the library does not change at all on your second sentence. It's exactly the same. What changes is what's at the beginning. So what goes in front of bibliothèque or a la bibliothèque?
How long?
This is just allons. This is your command. Let's go to the library. There's not an actual subject. It doesn't say we, it doesn't say you or they or whatever. Make a note somewhere. This is the one that always gets people in trouble. Like why use we and let's go. Where I wrote, let me see yours real fast. On here, that second thing, it says only 3 forms of the verb used, and we wrote to, new, and boo, and I said write let's out beside the new. If you see let's go, let's eat, let's sleep, let's whatever, it's going to be the new form in the imperative where you get rid of that new and you just have your verb. If it says we, you have to put we. Okay, these are the let's go stuff is the one that people miss most often because people put the new in front of it or they don't put it here. Okay, people get these mixed up and messed up more than the twos and the boos. Okay? 9:28, 29, what time?
9:29.
Okay, we're done. Does this kind of make sense?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, maybe?